Welcome everyone to another trailer to film. I'm going to change it up and say something different this go around. This is where I take 3 scenes from the trailer and I talk about it. That's it. Helps with avoiding spoilers and it gives me some talking points. And here we are going to be talking about How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. Right off the gate, I gotta say, I did see the trailers. If you watched my videos beforehand, it was kind of a long streak of, hey, I didn't see the trailer, or hey, I avoided the trailer. Here, I definitely saw the trailer, and I'll be focusing on the first one that was released because it definitely showed off the heart of this film and what the story will be like. Because it does convey how this finale will be a finale for the entire franchise. Which, to me, sounds really hard to do, but they really pull it off here. Without further ado, let's get into this. So the first scene I'm going to pick from the trailer is actually a scene that they used to start us off with in the trailer, and it's from the first movie. With a scene like that in the first film that allows you to feel the relationship between the two, there are a few like it in this film with minimal dialogue and visual storytelling. That even includes all characters that have the same time together have probably the best time in development. It makes everything feel a lot more organic. So the Light Fury and Toothless have their moments together where you're allowed to watch that relationship grow and it doesn't feel forced. Which makes this a funny film, but it's not in the sense of the laugh out loud funny. You're more or less smiling to the charm of the quality content. This movie doesn't ponder or patronize. There's a wonderful message in this film. And seeing how I actually didn't review the first 2 films on my channel, I'll be the one to tell you at one point I saw the first film and never finished it. And then I saw the second film and it emotionally wrecked me. So I turned it around the other day and finished the first film, and I'm going to savor my time with the second because that movie emotionally compromises me. Just saying. And speaking of emotionally compromising, if you've got a big heart and love movies like these, this will end up making you cry. I cannot be ashamed to say that I choked up on a few moments in this movie and I shed some tears for sure. And it's 2 scenes I actually sadly cannot get into because it would be considered spoilers. And yeah, so I mean, hey, my guy, I get choked up too, you know. Anyway, here we have this scene.
I've hunted every Night Fury except yours. Hand him over.
Now, to be clear, not all villains are great and not all villains are good. Some blend in with the proceedings and you forget that there was even one in the first place because there was so much going on. This villain, to me, is good, but he's nowhere near as intimidating or progressive in that fierce way like Drago was. There's a sort of playful side to this villain, and his name is Grimmel, and he's different. He likes to poke fun. He likes to kind of enjoy what's around him, but then he's got like this fierce focus on what he wants to do, and he kills Night's Furies. Hiccup just happens to have one, and here he is, and he's like, I'm gonna get that dragon. Nothing you can do about it. Which brings me to my third and final scene.
We all have to disappear, completely off the map.
So I'm combining the story of what I spoke of and then the villain together to make my final point. And it's because of this villain is what forces Hiccup to make such a decision. But it's not an easy one. And I have to be completely honest with you guys. This story choice was perfect and went in a direction I was not expecting. And that's all I can really say. I mean, it's a little bit cryptic, but it's true. Like, this story decision that Hiccup makes is because of the villain. And you have to think about everything that they went through beforehand, like, and especially in the second one. When you hit these situations, you're just kind of like, okay, we need a permanent solution for this permanent problem that keeps coming back up. There are plenty of surprises in this film that made me go, whoa. did that just happen? The emotional moments are poignant, and depending on who you are, they are hard hitting. The voice cast is wonderful. The humor ranges from keeping the smile on your face
Oh! Sanitary!
to laugh out loud funny. The action is fast, in your face, and this movie constantly moves with the personalities and the situations at hand and the visual storytelling. For that, I loved How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World, and I would own it on Blu-ray. And considering the fact that I own the first two now on DVD, I'm probably gonna have to change that now. It is what it is. So, How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World. What did you think of it? I'd love to talk with you about it if you have a second, and I'd love to know your thoughts down below. Be kind, be reasonable, and let's talk. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're new here, I do movie and TV show reviews. Check out those if you're interested. If you like what I do here and you have already subscribed or have yet to, make sure you turn on those notifications so you don't miss anything. Follow me on Twitter for updates and thoughts on various matters. Check out the description box for more, and I hope you all have a fantastic and wonderful day. Don't forget to like, comment, and